Hello, this is Panther Multimedia, and welcome back to another breakdown of the game Satisfactory. Today we're going to be talking about power and how it should be used at the very beginning of the game. Let's get started. So, once you've completed all 5 hub upgrades, you're going to be able to start unlocking the different tiers. And one of these tiers is power. Once you unlock it, you'll have access to the biomass burn. This is the first power source that you'll get in the game. It might not look like a lot, but the biomass burner can actually generate up to 30 megawatts of power. Now, that might sound like a lot to some of you, that might not sound like a lot to some of you, but in the grand scheme, when you're just starting out the game, that's kind of a lot. As you can see here, the smelter takes about 4 megawatts of power to run it. And the miner over here takes about 5 megawatts of power. So right then you already have 9 megawatts. And then the constructor only takes another 4 megawatts. So in total that's only 13 megawatts. So you could have maybe 6, you could probably have 8 of these running with the maximum amount of power that you can have here. And have it run sort of smoothly. Now for power, you're going to be using biomass. You can also use leaves and alien organs or alien carcasses, whatever you want to call it. You can also use wood and flower petals. Now these don't last as long. You can also turn these into biomass. You can go ahead and put that biomass right into here. And as you can see, it's going to use about 10 per minute. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and hit on. Now, it has started to use that biomass to generate fuel, and as you can see from the chart over here, it started to use it. So, now all of these are powered on, and they have begun work. As you can see, it's now working, and your copper is going to be going from the ground, mined by this, over to the smelter. Now, once it gets to the smelter, it's going to smelt it down to to copper ingots. And then once it's smelted down from copper ingots, it's going to take it over here, and it's going to turn it into wires. Now, for each piece of copper, you get 2 wires, so it's going to be generating a lot. So you're probably going to want to put a splitter at the end of this, and then have that go into 2 storage containers if you want better storage or better organization. I just have 1 because I had very limited resources. So it's going to go straight from here, as you can see, and it's going to go right into the storage container. Now it's going to start stacking up and building up, and that's what you want. You want to start building up your resources, that way you can make more. You don't want to put too many on this, because once you go over the amount that you have, over the amount of power that you've produced, it's going to start shutting down your grids. When that happens, there's going to be a little switch over here, and then you can switch it back on by pulling down, and that doesn't work. That's probably because you are using too much power than you are producing. If you're using more. This is not what you want. You want to try to equalize the power that you have, so that way it doesn't shut everything down. So I would try to get more of these, that way you get more power and you don't have to worry about running out. Something you do have to worry about though is running out of biomass. So as you can see, it's going about 10 per minute, so this can go about 20 minutes I'd say at the most before you need to come and check on it again, and just put some more back in there. And that just about wraps it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you can put this to work in your factories. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be posting a new video every week for the next 5 weeks. Yeah, so stay tuned. Not sure what I'm going to do for next episode, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Thank you.